Welcome back to Beyond Crazy.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you're part of the intro now.
Sorry.
No, right here. You're part of the intro.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Yep, let's get it.
Oh, hi. Oh, hello.
I'm so excited today. We're going to be making Bella strawberry shortcake. She has been so excited and looking forward to this, and I get to join in. I'm so excited.
It's going to be a good time.
Okay, like I was just explaining off camera, so the reason that this hasn't been done before and the reason this has gone so long, Bella's asked about it like a million times, but the reason is I just didn't feel like it was enough video. I didn't feel like it was interesting enough or the people really wanted it enough. I told her I'd make it for her off camera one of these days, but here we are. Here's what we're gonna do is I've recruited Grandma to help out and we're going to go ahead and start the dough.
Yes, Bella's going to be so excited.
Yeah, she's
So excited.
right.
That's all she's been talking about.
She came home for like a little bit in between her classes, like came home for lunch. And so like, I was already setting up for the video, but I like put all the strawberries away and she's like, what are you making? And I was like, oh, I'm making a cheesecake. And she's like, I hate cheesecake. And I was like, all right, well, I'll see you later. So she just left right now. So this cook should take like start to finish after like making everything out, baking it, and then decorating. It should only take like 2.5 hours. So yeah, hopefully right before she comes back. Should be perfect. So like I was explaining earlier, it's a super simple 3-part. So it's going to be dough, strawberries, and then some whipped cream filling as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and start breaking down the strawberries. I haven't washed them just yet. I'm gonna cut them first, but I'm just gonna go like relatively thin. I'm gonna make an ice bath, literally just ice water. I'm just gonna go ahead and run that, spin my hand through it. I'm gonna get that nice and cold. I don't have any right now, but if I had a little bit of lemon juice, I would add probably about a teaspoon of lemon juice to a large bowl. It's gonna keep them from oxidizing, keep them from getting mushy. And as long as the water is nice and cold and you'll peel out the ice obviously right before, it's gonna be perfect. And now time to do that probably 50 more times.
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to preheat our oven. And it's going to be at 375. So let's get that while we mix up the ingredients. 375. Okay, we're going to start with 3.5 cups of flour. 2.
Wet, dry.
So I'm going to sift it. I've got my 3 cups. Let me put in 1/4 a cup more. We're going to be sifting it, so let's go. And so this makes it more finer when you sift it?
Yes, it'll. So it separates all the small bits and pieces out of it as well. It's going to make it so that it mixes more smoothly. As it's just the way that it calls for it in the recipe. I don't know.
Okay, there we go.
I've heard people say that it's because it like fluffs air into it, but I'm not really 100% sure that there's a lot of truth to that. So.
Makes it more lighter and fluffier. Okay, so then we have that, and then we're going to add our sugar. We need 1/2 cup of sugar. Take our baking powder, and we're going to use 1 tablespoon. Okay, there's our 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And then we got baking soda, 1 teaspoon of this. Okay. 1/4 of salt. Okay. Okay, then I'm just gonna mix this all together. Then we're gonna go put it onto our mixer. And then we're gonna add our butter to it. 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Okay, so we're just gonna cut it a little bit and add so that it gets thoroughly mixed in. We're just gonna keep adding it until it starts to kind of form a little bit of a dough. Okay, so we're gonna keep adding the butter until it's like crumbles, kind of holds together, but until we add our whipping cream, then it will kind of form more of a dough. Okay, so it looks like it's mixing really good, and now we're going to be adding our whipping cream into it. And for this, we just need 1 3/4 cups. And we're going to add it real slowly. Okay, so here's our 1 cup first. I'm going to pour just a little bit turn it up a little bit so that it mixes it. Turn it back down. Whoops, not all. A little bit more. And you can start to see that it's forming a little bit like dough. And you don't want to over mix it, but you just want to get the whipping cream mixed into it really good. Okay, see how it's starting to pull away? Okay, so I took off the beater and you can just see that it's really a good dough mixture. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of flour on, which I did. Take our dough out of our bowl. Okay, I'm going to invite Tristan over for a second.
Okay.
Look up.
Have my little LeBron moment. Oh, you're sticky, boys. I don't have a scrape, so I'm just gonna use a rubber spat. If it is a little bit sticky, just go ahead and just like get your hands again, just give it a couple. But what you're looking for is to not overwork it, but we're looking to cut the creases out of the outside of it. Probably about, how many times is that? 16 to 20 times. That was a little bit much, but that's what we've got. We're gonna split this into thirds. Look at that big burrito.
Is this the tier 3 burrito?
Yes, the tier 3 burrito. Rough thirds. And then what you're gonna go ahead and do with this is you're gonna be buttering your 8-inch, 3 different 8-inch pans. You're gonna be buttering those. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw those straight into there and just work them evenly just across the bottom layer. It's gonna rise about 3 times in volume once it's cooking. You'll just knead these very lightly, just like this. You'll give them probably about like 3 or 4 more. You're really looking to put them together so that the air pockets don't break the dough. So that's how you'll prep out one of them, and then we're gonna do that 2 more times, hand butter these, and then throw them in the oven. You don't want it sticky, but you don't want it over powdered. So literally just like, sometimes I'll add to there, but other times I'll just add to my hand and I'll just work it through. Another really good method for getting these into a ball is just get a lightly powdered area. Lightly powder your hands as well. You're gonna put it straight down. You're gonna make 2 V's with your fingers. And then what you're gonna do is imagine right here, the part that's touching, imagine you're just making circles, circle motions. So you're just gonna do this, just around it. And it's gonna form that into a circle for you. And so you don't have to worry as much about forming that up. And so these are ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and do one of these. Oh, dang it. We go for a redemption shot. All right,
Go ahead.
Let me see your hands. Just one hand. Cool. So what we're gonna do with this is just literally just rudimentary. Just put your hand in the middle. Just keep on patting down, spin in a circle. And then I like to just take my thumb and make sure that's evenly distributed on the side here too. Don't over pat it. Don't like put it too far in there. You're just really making it at an even level so that it comes out as evenly as it can, so we can save as much as we can. Because we will be trimming a little bit off of these cakes when they come out, because we're gonna make a tower out of them.
So we put 2 in, we're gonna put our last one in. Remember to check it. This is gonna go about for 45 minutes. And while this is baking, we're gonna be cleaning the kitchen up. Bye.
As you can see, we're just getting everything cleaned up now. Life hack, if you guys are doing this at home and you have a mixer, when you're done washing your mixer bowl as well as your actual topper there, throw it inside the freezer. It's gonna cut the time that it actually takes it to thicken up like in half. It's really, really nice.
Okay, so we put them into the oven, about 20-25 minutes. Just, ovens vary by temperature, so that you can tell. And then after the 20 or 25 minutes, we're gonna start checking with the toothpick method.
Amazing. These have been going for just about 20 minutes. I'm gonna say that these are done. Ordinarily, like the recipe stated, you're gonna leave them inside the tin to cook. I think they're cooking a little bit fast. So I'm gonna pull them from the tins onto the wire rack. We're gonna let those cool just until they're cool to the touch. And then we're gonna go ahead and start decorating. Cool, so I took these out of the freezer. I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream straight to it. So I'm gonna use a little tip I actually read inside the comments about the last time I made this, which I haven't used yet, but I'm gonna try, which would be to not add the sugar until the peaks are soft, and then add the sugar until they're stiff. So I'm gonna try it. I'm going to go ahead and come in here with exactly that much. I'm just kidding. Probably about a teaspoon, maybe 2. It's your kitchen, do it how you want to do it. But I'm gonna throw this down here, medium heat, or I'm sorry, medium speed, until they're soft peaks. All right, we went straight to stiff peaks. Oh well. Because I'm already at stiff peaks, I'm just gonna go with medium, and I'm just gonna slowly add in the sugar so we got some sweetness to it. Give this a little mixy boy. Come up, and these are the peaks that are stiff that we were talking about, right there. Finally, it is time. Go ahead and take this, I'm gonna flip it. This one did crack. I think I've just made the decision right now. I'm gonna build it where it's going. So this one, like I said, this one cracked. It's very brittle, it's very brittle cake. So I'm gonna put the first layer down. I'm gonna come in here with some of this whipped cream right in the middle there, trying to use about 1/3 of it. If I have to make more, I have to make more. I'm also, when I'm doing this, because I didn't cut the tops because they are more shallow of cakes, I'm trying to build up the layers, and you're gonna see me do that with the strawberries as well when I add these. I'm trying to build it up to be a more even layer. So I'm not adding as much strawberries and everything to the middle as much as I am to the outsides.
So Tristan finally did the surprise that you've all been asking for. And so has, she has no idea that he made it for her, and that today's finally the day, guys. You made her dreams come true. All of your comments and DMs and everything to Tristan has made this possible. So she actually taking a nap. I'm gonna wake her up and we're gonna surprise her. All right, Bella's up. She has no idea what's going on. Put the blindfold on. Scaring you? Okay, I'm gonna lead you by the hand. Oh, sorry,
Mom,
there's a
you're
broom there.
bad.
There's a broom there! It's sticking out!
It's okay, Bella. I'll make sure you make it there.
I'm making sure!
Oh, I know what it is. I already know.
What?
I know what it is.
No, you don't know what it is.
I do.
She's pretty smart. She always figures things out.
I do. I already know what it is.
Okay, open your eyes.
Yeah, I freaking knew it. Heck yeah, that looks delicious. Guys, oh.
Your dreams came true! I want to try a bite though.
Delicioso.
Is it everything you dreamed of?
Yes. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness.
Was it worth the wait?
Yeah.
Yay!
It's the best strawberry cookie I've ever had. I mean, I've only had store-bought ones, but it was good.
You've never had homemade?
When was the first time you had strawberry shortcake?
When I was like 5. I was like young. I was like really young. I just tried it after like my dinner. Thank you, Tristan.
Yeah, well, you gotta thank your grandma too, because she was happy to make it.
Oh, thank you, Grandma.
They made it together. You're gonna say it? This was a successful... Oh, that's good. That's really good. Way better than the store-bought. How many comments and DMs did you get?
Honestly, it was a lot, but the DMs were like very direct. They were like, "You better make it,"
Oh,
and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
they were very direct.
The DMs were very direct. Like all the comments were very nice, very like, "Oh, please do it." The DMs that I got, if you're watching this video and you send me a DM, shame on some of you.
Were they so direct? Like you better.
So direct, like you better do it. Do not make another video until it's made. Yeah, so
Wow.
it's made. So I hope I can keep making videos.
There's a lot of Bella lovers.
Bella.
Have it like this. You can't go to the store bought.
Yeah, no.
No.
This is so good.
So good.
All right, everybody, and there you have it. We've got some strawberry shortcake for Bella made just like everyone asked. Please stop coming after me in the comments. I made the strawberry shortcake. Let me know down below what you guys would like to see me make next and who you'd like to see it made for. Love you guys. Catch you in the next one.